Thank you. We are here as Correctional Service as part of our community outreach program, where we are at the Groenpunt prison to launch a program on the arts work that the inmates are doing, which we will enable now members of the public to buy. But we felt it important that they also do some work in this community hall to send a message against domestic violence, to send a message in the community of working together with correctional services, hence this hall inside the community, and hence working also with the primary school here, so that they send a message to the young ones in the primary school that crime does not pay. They must grow up to be loving kids and good community members, but also to inspire them and teach them the good work on arts and culture.
Thank you. Anything you want to add on?
You can tell us about the self-sufficiency model that
Yeah,
you'll be
we
launching
will also be launching the self-sustainability model prison, which we will be giving annual reports as to how it has improved since we launched it in Otsoro in Cape Town, which has shown significant improvements, where we are now able to use a lot of our farms across the country to produce, and there is a lot of production that now inmates are eating the food that they are doing themselves. We are no longer outsourcing food like eggs. So we are growing in leaps and bounds, and we are also producing a lot of furniture through the work of the inmates, and there is many other things that the inmates are doing, which is good work. In particular here in the Free State, we have also done a lot of work where they produce the pads for school-going children, which is also beneficial, which is provided to primary schools around the area for free and is produced by the inmates. So the inmates are now making a positive contribution to society to repay for their crime, but also as a man or as a way of communicating with society that they have been, they are remorseful and they have accepted and they are apologetic to society. They are prepared to come out and be positive role models.
And skills to build South Africa is put into practice today, and I am glad that my ward has provided a skill board to showcase. And I also like to send my special gratitude to Mr. Kau, Deputy Director, and his team for making it possible today. Honorable Minister, I'm very sorry that I will not be joining you in the main program on account of prior commitments. But I just want to say that we do have learners from JJ school, primary school, grade 7 learners, who are very good in art. So we are looking forward that in future, let the department use those as kids, so as to make sure that we promote the issue of art in our schools. So nonetheless, please continue to feel at home from that moment onwards. Thank you.
It sends a very clear message to all young people that are here, and even Khaitsedi Saka Libo Osibaka Baba Holo, to say whatever that we do, it has repercussions. But at the end of the day, what is important as an individual, what is important as a person, it is to forgive oneself. This message of mine is directly given to the Khaitsedi Saka, those that are busy doing the paintings, because whatever that was given to them, as they are busy doing this, they are also reading. And what is important, it is to forgive oneself and love oneself. To say, Rikile Mona, Ratoruta Banabaronaka Arts and Culture, Rababonta Rakamatsoho Abon, Bakahwana Huetan Tosente. Remember, when developing the child holistically in totality, it's not about formal education only. Even Nemusebeti Wamatoho, one can do that. The point that I'm driving to Kuri, the young ones that are here, the learners from JJ Kubiaka, representing the entire community, the Koloteka Monaka Open. You would banabaka, the sky is the limit. Meaning that if you can't get that formal education, you can still do better things. Art is one of those. It conveys a message. It is talking to you. It is sending the message very clear to all of us to say, what is important, Bupilomba Mutomolomo. It means out of Utena and Tomona, Butlebona Bobo Kanakana, we want to say, Realabua Hamu Habebi Harar. Harena Mansi, you know, words cannot express how do we feel as members of the community, as members of South African Principals Association, to say we want this partnership with other directorates to work hand in glove with us in order to spread the message, in order to unleash the talents that we do have in schools or wherever where a person is. To our younger brothers and sisters that are not working, take notes to say, even if I'm not working, I can still do better things. Keep on the message, meaning that I can do this on a board, sell it. It's a skill that can make a person you can get money out of doing this. Art is not something that you can take it for granted. To everybody who has organized this, to every, you know, the thought of thinking about members of the community, thinking about the learners, it says a lot. We are truly humbled. Thank you very much.
School Principal Mewesi. What is going to happen now, we're going to request that the Minister, the National Commissioner, the RC Free State, and Tate Sahan from the agent, and 2 boys from the school will join the Minister when the Minister goes and use handprint on the wall together with the council.
We'll keep our hands. Yes.
Sheba kwano fanaka ibe fela jalo sheba kwano fanaka sheba kwano fanaka sheba monna fanaka sheba nna sheba bona bontle ba bona ke motle jwa sheba
Conversion.
Maybe go on smart. Go meet the uniform. Go level list. I'm not sure.
Thank you very much. We are now going to request the Minister to give some few remarks before we go to the main event. Thank you very much. Over to you.
That good. Mara Renyaka Olewa already Tidembo invite Yarina. Ubona mbereko wabana wa the prisoner selena ngibona mo bavulela through the wall bavulela the community mo
domestic violence, no to gender-based violence, and children abuse. We believe our little inspire, live another school, more than Uvona or Livona, they must, as they grow up, they must be loving citizens. They must not find themselves on the other side of the law. So get say power live another school over you must grow up and be good citizens. Because it's one little not little go little here. Again. So when you are still young, you have got an opportunity to be a very good citizen. So you can learn from these guys, the artwork. In future, you might be a very good artist. So it's possible, it can be done. So we're hoping this will inspire the community, but it will also create a conducive environment. But so re kopela hore le ba mogele ba tswa kwa ditoronkong ka hore re a ba trya hore re ba rehabilitate. Re believe hore ba tswa ke batho ba se ba rehabilitative. So ba who violate their parole conditions, you must tell us so that re ba tšie re ba boisele ko toronkong. Ka hore it means they have not yet been rehabilitated. Mara ba who are not violating their condition, a re ba feng chance as a community to reintegrate. So ka program here, re direla hore le rena le bone as batswari hore bana ba gago ko toronkong re a ba rehabilitator. You create a conducive environment where at least the day they exit, you must be able to welcome them with open arms. They have got skills that they can contribute in the community, where the community le yona e gole. So re a leboga for this opportunity. Re ya believe hore kaofela re tlo thaba, and the community hall here, it will be very beautiful and attractive. Ke kwile mokhanselara a re e tlo ba eye candy. Le nna ke a bona se eye candy community hall. We can wish gore re ka e tšea re le yona le rena re dulang. So thank you very much for welcoming us. Re leboga le mokhanselara le gore le yena a be le rena a bereke le correctional service le sekolo se sa primary. Re a believe gore tlo berekisana botse le correctional service, re bereke re inspire the young ones and groom them while they are still young. So le primary we believe our future it tlo ba botse for bana ba. So re a leboga kudu. Thank you very much.
Sese kona lapha ekhaya sikhona izinto wendingasifesese khona lapha ekhaya sikhona izinto wendingasifesese khona lapha ekhaya sikhona izinto wendingasifesese khona lapha ekhaya yololo yololo.
Must be ready.
The wallet must be ready.
Ibale.
Oh, it's the same message. The Groenpunt Art and Craft Gallery was officially opened by the Minister of Justice and Correctional Services, Honorable Ronald Lamola MP, on the 23rd September 2022. The message is still the same. I quote, "No one should leave the correctional center the same. Our centers must re-engineer people in a manner in which inspires hope, compassion, and prosperity." Close quote, Ronald Lamola.
You have to hold the Caesar. Just hold the Caesar, Minister.
Like this. Hold it. Just hold it.
Cut.
Cut.
And action.
ngingasifesese khona lapha ekhaya sikhona izinto wendingasifesese khona lapha ekhaya sikhona izinto wendingasifesese khona lapha ekhaya sikhona izinto wendingasifesese khona lapha ekhaya yololo yololo.
Okay, that's fine. Man, right.
Okay, so colleagues, you'll just introduce yourselves, the media house that you're from, and question. Let's take quickly just 5 questions so that it goes quickly. And then we can see from there if there's any follow-up questions.
Okay, any other questions? I think it's better if you prefer just the briefing.
Half a step back, Minister. Half a step. Yeah, thank you, Minister. Is that fine?
Yeah. Yes, I think you can just take us through like today, why you're here basically.
Yeah, we are here to launch the Arts and Culture Center for the Huda Party prison, which the products are produced by the inmates, which is being used for their rehabilitation programs. But we intend that also members of the public can come and view them, they can buy, they can also interact with the inmates, which will create a conducive environment for integration with the community. And as you have seen, it's the arts that enables the inmates to communicate the messages related to gender-based violence, to various social ills affecting society, beauty of nature. So there's a variety of it which we are using as a program of rehabilitation of the inmates. And this is a program which will be opening up across the country, where the arts that is being produced by the inmates can now be sold to members of the public.
Okay, so we saw you came here and then also went to the neighboring wood. Is there a specific reason why you selected that one?
Yeah, obviously it's because of the relationship between the prison here and that community, which is very important for us, because the prison is part of the community. So that relationship, symbiotic as it is, we had to help with the community hall, where we have seen the arts and culture that has been done, painted in the community hall. including a partnership with the local primary aimed to inspire the young school-going kids to do arts, but also to learn from the life of the inmates, that they must not grow up to life of crime, but to life of love and being good citizens of our country.
Okay, today's festivities in conjunction with heritage, or is it something totally different?
Yeah, obviously it's a Heritage Month. It was befitting that we chose this month to launch this Arts and Culture Center, which is a communication of our own deep heritage historically, and also where we come from, the beauty of our country. And I think the arts and culture that is here exhibit that beauty of our country and the creativity, the innovation, and the skills of the inmates who are here.
So will the program that's been done here also be continued in other facilities, or is it just here in Groenpunt?
Yeah, obviously it will have to be done in other facilities, but this is a good start, which enables us to showcase the talent here. But there's many other talents across the country which will also benefit from this program, because as you are aware, in the past, the arts and culture, or the skills that the things that they were producing, the inmates, were not being sold, well coordinated. So this program is aimed to coordinate that and to enable it to be sold to the members of the public.
Okay. So, Minister, what can you say to other young people out there after what you have seen what the inmates are doing? The young people who are still at school regarding art, what can you say to them?
Yeah, that is a very good initiative which young people in society can use for their talent to showcase across the globe, because there have been lots of good talent who come from our facilities, but also outside, who are talented, who are now showcasing in New York, in Europe, and in many parts of the globe, which they are using their art skills for a living. So young people out there, they must also look into arts and culture, into these crowds, to use their talent for entrepreneurship, for themselves to survive, but also to communicate important messages in society.
Baba
Hey.